LaCroix walked so that White Claw could run. Oh my gosh, that's great. I'm dying to have a White Claw. May I have one? Are we gonna have one?
This is gonna be part of my list for the next party.
White Claw?
I said commercial?
What's White Claw?
Oh man, he's drinking something powerful.
White Claw Summer 2019, baby. Those glasses. Basically just a vegan Four Loko.
What?
Think about it, LaCroix. It's just a virgin White Claw.
Okay.
Ain't no laws when you're drinking claws, baby. Oh, my bad. I mean, it's basically just a rich person's limerita.
Limerita?
I don't really know what seltzer means, but it sounds rich.
If you look closely, you can see me getting barreled in that wave right there.
Oh, it's White Claw. Okay, I've never tried White Claw.
It's a hard seltzer. So it's a spiked, like one of those, like, what was it, LaCroix type thing.
Mango's not in the variety pack? You're lucky I'll with black cherry.
Well, this guy,
Like anything.
this guy is definitely annoying.
People still drink IPAs.
It's practically a smoothie.
Ruben, is that an IPA?
I like smoothies, but do I get to taste it?
It's like a Perrier that does squats.
It's just a carbonated alcohol. Pretty sure these are healthier than water. Ingredients: carbonated water.
This is
alcohol.
awesome.
Ingredients: carbonated water, alcohol, my d. What do you mean I gotta leave?
You notice how his vocabulary has deteriorated with every sip.
You think I need girls at my pool party? Nah, I got White Claws. Who gives a shit?
That's funny.
I go work in 30 minutes, but like, these things don't even get you drunk, to be honest. Who's
Oh, yeah.
they're raw while I watch.
I used to say things like that.
You don't like White Claws? Guess you don't like America. Yo, these things never give you a hangover.
Trying to match the hat, but got a limit to it.
Yo, these things never give you a hangover.
Oh, hell yeah, I made it home last night.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. I've seen him in the store, and I'm always looking to see what it's with, to see, like, maybe I should try that. May I have one? Are we gonna have one?
I'm lost. White Claw, I'm not quite sure whether it's an alcoholic drink or a fruit drink or an energy drink. This is almost like a puzzle.
Okay, me, the first time I drank White Claw.
You know what?
No. Uh-huh.
No.
No. Can't really decide, huh?
She wasn't sure, and then it kind of kicked in. She's like, maybe. I might take that. I might try another sip.
It seems like before, middle, and aftertaste. They all have a different response to it.
I now baptize you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy White Claw. Oh, no, wait a minute. I don't know about this.
That's terrible. Funny, but terrible.
This is really a winner. Here, bring religion in. Let's bring some religion in here. So we go right to heaven after drinking this stuff.
He's an alcoholic, kid. Oh, my goodness. That poor child.
Personally, I wouldn't pour White Claw in my kid's head, so be gone with you with that stuff.
Me being financially responsible, spending half my paycheck on White Claw, fast food, Ubers, and drunk Amazon purchases. That's a funny one.
I think Amazon loves it, because they probably buy much more than they know if they were sober.
It sounds like my daughter. All those things like hitting the nails, you know? I think they call it millennium, right? the people.
LaCroix walked so that White Claw could run. Oh my gosh, that's great. I'm dying to have a White Claw.
I didn't like LaCroix either. If I'm just trying to drink water, I prefer just to drink water.
I taste those before, the taste of those, and they're terrible. I don't like it at all, whatever that is. I would never buy this. The only one I like I still remember is mango.
I know LaCroix is very, very popular. I'm one of the few strange people who don't like it. So I wouldn't like White Claw either, probably. But one day I'd like to try it.
Lifelong White Claw dedication. Now I'm really interested in terms of what it tastes like.
White Claw, no laws. Well, see, it all comes down to that, doesn't it? Everything's justifiable when you're drunk.
I'm hoping that's temporary. Because that's one of those ones, they're going to hit their 50s and say, what the hell was I thinking?
I don't think that's a real tattoo. I think he's just like a stamp or something.
White Claws, no laws. No, that's not true. Drink and drive responsibly.
Oh my God, you got to be kidding me. White Claw hard seltzer. Yeah, the only way I'm putting a tattoo with a product on there is if I'm getting paid to endorse it.
Ooh. Getting creative there.
That is hilarious. I like it, but I can't believe somebody actually did a tattoo like that.
To spend that amount of money on a tattoo that's pretty big, and then to, how do you know you're going to like that in a couple years?
If you change your taste down the line, are you going to be known as White Claw all your life?
Do they realize that one day nobody's going to know what their tattoos are about? Now it may be cute. But 30 years from now, someone is going to look at them and say, what the hell?
So those were all memes and videos surrounding the drink White Claws.
Mm-hmm.
So before today, have you heard about them?
No, never heard of this one. Must be something new.
I hadn't heard of that. I would have thought it was beer because of when they showed the silver can.
I've heard of the product only because I've seen it when I've looked at products at a market or store or some type. I've seen, I've Red Bull, Green Bull, White Bull, No Bull, Big Bull, and White Claw.
So as you can see, these drinks have become a trend themselves. So before we talk more about them, we wanted you to try them.
Yes. I'm so excited. Is it after 12 noon?
Let's bring it on. I'm game. I'm up for it. Party. Party.
6. Am I seeing things already? Nice and cold. I like the can, slim and everything.
I want you to think about this before you suck this stuff down. Purified carbonated water, that's pretty good. Alcohol, people like that. Natural flavors. Cane sugar, now it's got a lot of sugar in it.
White Claw, hard seltzer, mango. First one sounded good.
This reminds me of going to a beer or wine place when they do a flight.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Actually, that's not bad. It tastes like soda water with a little kick.
Okay, gang. That is so good. It's so good you'd forget you're drinking alcohol and drink too many of them fast.
Yeah. No, don't like it. Too much seltzer or whatever. Needed more mango.
Let's see what happens. Not bad. Sweeter than I thought. It actually has a flavor. I can taste the mango. I can't taste any alcohol in the sense that maybe it's no stronger than like one of those hard apple or drinks like that.
That's nasty. No taste. It's not sugary at all. It's blah. It's nasty.
Wow, interesting. You're not in college anymore. Okay. That was pretty good. I mean, it did remind me of, an alcoholic beverage.
Delish.
What does it taste like to you?
Like what I usually drink at a bar, which is like Tito and soda and lime. So it feels familiar and tastes familiar, and also it's very refreshing.
Oh, it's really good. Very tasty and refreshing. This is going to be part of my list for the next party. This is really good. I mean, especially when it's cold like that. You really don't feel the alcohol at all.
What is it, 5% alcohol by volume? So it's not overly strong. You're at a party enjoying yourself. You can have 2 or 3 or 6 and, and not end up face down somewhere waking up in the morning.
The selling point might be there's only 100 calories. And it's different if people see a lot of other people drinking this and it's popular. You want to be part of that movement.
It's really refreshing. I like it, and I'm gonna buy one when I get to the market.
So as of late, White Claws have become super popular among millennials and college-age drinkers and have become the drink that everyone seems to be talking about.
Is that right? Oh my gosh.
So after seeing the memes and trying the drink yourself, why do you think that this is the drink of choice right now?
Well, first of all, in the heat, in the summer, I think it's a great option for a drink. And if you're not a beer drinker, I think it's really a good choice and refreshing.
The calorie count and the sugar count, you know, because it is so much less than mixed drinks, much less sugar. So you can go around and say, well, it's the healthier option.
The selling point for me, I think, is the 5% alcohol, because I don't always want that much alcohol. It's just something fun to have that you feel like you're part of the party, but you're not there to get, you know, falling down drunk.
Marketing has a lot to do with it, because it'd be like, you know, hey man, what you doing? I'm gonna go grab a White Claw. Well, that brand saying that is a big part of why people go and get those kind of things.
So even though White Claw have been around for a few years, it wasn't until 2019 when they really started to become massively popular.
I could see it after I tasted it, you know. I did not realize it's been around that long.
So it was reported that compared to 2018, White Claw sales have increased by 275%.
Wow.
And then over the 4th of July 2019 week, White Claw was the top growth brand among the entire beer and flavored malt beverage category.
Wow, that is amazing.
Many articles have reported that this massive increase in sales is due to their presence online with these kind of memes, as well as finding a surprising niche among one particularly vocal group of drinkers, bros.
Bros? It's popular with bros? What the hell is that?
Urban Dictionary describes a bro as obnoxious partying males that often are seen at college parties.
Okay.
Similar to that guy in that first video.
Ah, okay.
So you
Like
see
a
it?
fraternity kind of thing.
That would be an improvement for the bros, because the bros be drinking too much heavy stuff anyway.
That surprises me. That really does, because they're so, you know, pseudo macho, and getting drunk is so cool, which it's not. But okay, well, good for them. Good for them. The bros are growing up.
Were there any drinks from when you were growing up that became hugely popular all of a sudden, kind of similarly to this?
Corona, I think, is the type of drink that you must order at the bar and things like that you look cool.
We drank a lot of Cuba Libre. You know what Cuba Libre is? Rum and Coca-Cola. So it had the sweetness, and then you had the rum, sort of the same idea as this.
We had the original wine cooler called Ripple, which was basically some kind of fruit punch and wine mixed. And that was pretty popular among the kids because it was something you get your hands on, and it wasn't hard liquor, and it wasn't beer.
Colt 45. It was a malt liquor, and it was really kind of marketed to the inner city.
High school, it was more about smoking weed, and people were drinking beer. So it was like, it's so disgusting to say, but it's like Colt 45 beer. It's like whatever was cheap is what we got. Oh my God, this is like confession time.
So finally, after trying some White Claws and learning a little bit more about the drink, do you think that the White Claw fad will last, or do you think it'll eventually fizzle out?
White Claw will be here forever.
It'll fizzle out. In and of itself doesn't bring anything. It's just seltzer and flavor.
Because of the calorie count, because of the sugar count, there's just enough. I think this could be around a while.
Something else will always take its place, because that's just how our world kind of evolves.
I don't think it's gonna be a one-time wonder.
It'll fizzle out because there will be another new brand.
It'll totally blend in with other products. New ones will come along to push it up out of the way. There'll be a Brown Claw. It'll have 10% alcohol.
It'll fizzle out, because all the fats fizzle out.
Almost everything fizzles out eventually. I kind of hope not, because I really like it. Now that I'm endorsing it, that probably kids don't like it when old people do the same thing. I know that. But I'm very cool.
Thanks for watching this episode of Elders React. Shout out to Chris Talbot.
Subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss an episode.
Do you like White Claws? Let us know in the comments.
Lauren, producer here at FBE, thank you so much for watching this episode of Elders React. Make sure you check out more of our episodes across all the generations. We have plenty of them. Links are going to be down in the description. Bye, everyone.